Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I want to bring up the subject which I haven't talked about. I should have, but everyone has heard about the Richmond, Virginia on the 20th of January, I believe that's a Monday, coming up, where they're going to have their annual lobbying, their senators and their congressmen and their representatives. And this year is a little bit special. This year they are facing some major legislation that will destroy the Second Amendment. Also destroy some other rights that they have up there. But people are saying, do not go to that rally, do not go to that get-together, because it's a trap, or it's unwise, you're just playing into the hands of the government. When someone on my side tells me that, it makes me want to go. I will not be attending, just because of the distance and some other things I have to do here with my family. I wish I could attend. I will be thinking and watching, making sure anything that happens there is all above board. But when people on our side think they can see the future, or maybe they're just trying to be nice and warn you, but me, when someone tells me not to do something, I want to do it probably even more. But I think if you are able to attend, you need to attend. Now the governor passed something where you can't take firearms. You need to think about that and make sure you don't do anything that's going to put yourself in jeopardy of getting arrested. But we're at war. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Our side needs to realize that. The other side, be it whatever they're called, I guess they're Democrats. They're the ones introducing legislation that will take away my God-given rights. Not rights that the state gives me. These are rights that God gave me. I have the right to self-defense. I have the right to have the means to self-defense. And these are going to be seriously restricted in the state of Virginia. I'm wondering what it'll do when I have to drive through Virginia to get further up north. Depends on what type of laws they pass. Maybe I'll be violating the law just driving through their state if I have certain things in my vehicle. So to me, I have skin in the game. So, other people say, well, if you're not from Virginia, don't come. If they pass laws that restrict your ability to take a firearm across the state line and drive somewhere, you've got skin in the game. And really, we all have skin in the game. We're all Virginians right now. Because if they can do it up there, they can do it here, and it really doesn't matter, because if one of us is suffering legitimate restrictions of their rights, then we all are suffering. And there's other states that have very restrictive gun control laws that we haven't really done anything about. We should have, but the people say the line in the sand is drawn. There's no line in the sand. The line in the sand can be erased and moved back. There's no stinking line. They've already passed the line. The line is so far past us, we can't even see the line because they have taken so much from us. People say we need to find common ground with the Democrats. Right? You can call them Democrats, you can call them socialists, you can call them communists. I just call them my enemies. I've sworn an oath to protect the Constitution, and these people are wanting to trample all over the Constitution. So to me, they're just called my enemies. Yes, they are my enemies. I can't say, if you're a Democrat and you vote for Democrats that want to take my guns, that want to do a lot of other things to infringe on the constitutional rights and the Bill of Rights, then you are my enemy. There's nothing else I can say. Now, am I going to say you're my enemy? I'm going to do what I used to do with enemies, working for Uncle Sam? No, I'm not at that point of causing physical harm to anyone. But there is a time that we have to stand up. We're going to become a minority. The more and more people they bring into this country that have a view of socialism, and a lot of people coming from south of the border, they're not voting Republicans. They're voting the gravy train, whoever gives them the most. So we need to do something. And telling patriots not to come to this rally, I don't know what your motivation is. If you're too scared to go to a rally, then it's probably past the time to rally. It's probably the time to do something else, and I'm not going to expound on that. If you're so scared of the government or scared that something's going to happen to you, we need to be doing something a little bit more than just rallying at a state house for our God-given rights. So I urge you, if you're close, to Virginia and you can get up there and you can go, please do. I wrote down so I make sure I got that right. The Virginia Citizen Defense League. Check them out, the Virginia Citizen Defense League. I'll put a link to their Facebook page. But if you're going to go, keep checking back on that page. Keep checking on what they say to bring, what to do. But don't be scared. We're going to face this enemy soon enough. And if you're too scared to go to a rally, you're going to probably be too scared to be in the foxhole. So you need to step up. And if you can get off work, if you're close enough, you need to go and support all these fine people that are going to be there trying to save their God-given rights that are trying to be taken away by Democrats. Thanks for watching.